Got my metal tracker here up. We're going to start things out. 100 rupees in Link's house to start off the night.
Woof. And Link's house is like purple. So there we are. Already seeing the... Oh, man! Look at that. There's thieves running around. This is nuts.
Indeed. And we got crystals in all 3 dungeons with a red crystal in desert, if I read that correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to see the red crystals kind of early. The big question is going to be where the other crystal is, of course. There's a tree pull by Fear Agent, getting a bunch of hearts, though.
Indeed, but Fear Agent now heading into Uncle's area. We'll have to see what he finds there. I did not see what was in the race game. I got the vampire skewer for Fear Agent and Uncle. What a trip.
Yeah, that definitely not what he wanted to see. And that enemy in there. Oh man, there's a mini Armos in there too. Nah. Wow.
This game already starting off cruel. This is the Enemizer at work, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty. Give us just a moment here, folks.
I was excited to see what was at Tavern there.
I know. Hope we won't miss too much there. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled when we get back on.
It's all right. We'll be able to figure it out.
I think we're coming back up here. In fact, I think we'll have a full stream here in just a second.
There's a fish right there.
Got all that fish.
Well, I like that. Just random fish.
There we go. Now we're back up. And it looks like we didn't miss too much here.
Nah, we're going to see what's
Take a look at the chicken shack. Just another big 20 there.
There, big 20 in the tavern. As we see, Plasma Kappa has grabbed it there.
We're also going to see what's in the well here. Got some blueberries to start things off.
Yeah. These are some crazy...
And
there's a boomerang there. Mm-hmm. Oh, the gloves.
Ooh, power glove.
And a bottle with a bee in it. Yeah. So, after they clear out the town here, now they have the gloves. What might they be doing next?
Well, they still haven't found much. They need a weapon of some kind. That's the big thing right now, because they need to They need to be able to check South Shore later on, and it looks like Blind's Hut not paying out much, unfortunately. Let's see if we find anything here in the back of Blind's Hut.
There was something. Yeah, there was something also interesting that SAGTG did. Was use that golden bee at the bottle vendor and get a bunch of money from the bottle vendor.
Very clever strategy. Want to build up that early Zora money as quickly as possible, because you never know when that might come in handy. We also got a heart container there from the bottle vendor.
Mm-hmm.
So not much in Kakariko to start things off. We got a couple of decent items. We got the gloves and the boots. Early on, not a bad thing to get, especially those boots.
Yeah.
Got to go fast. But other than that,
100%.
not much.
Yeah, you're right. Not much. There's no weapon, so that's really what they're going to be looking for.
We might be seeing a bomb run in Mini Moldrum Cave. It's not a preferred method, but when you don't have a weapon, you got to work with what you got.
Yeah.
It looks like Plasma Kappa is also going to be doing the good beat strategy here.
Mm-hmm.
Going to get some extra cash.
Yeah, that's a really cool strat that they're using.
And I think we're going to get a bottle check here. Sick Kid check from Walther 4.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Sick Kid gives us here. Just a little bit of love.
Yeah, a little bit of
Give
love.
us the last of his dying heart.
Well, then.
Yeah, we're going to get dark up in this stream here tonight.
Oh, we have the boots. We can get the item right off the library here. And it's
Titan's Mitts.
Titan's Mitts. No Moon Pearl, but that opens up Dark World.
Yeah.
Where do you go with that? I mean, you still want to travel to the south of Hyrule, right? Like, there's so much there. I would think going into the Dark World would be Oh man, there's mimics and everything in the overworld. This is
That's a crazy start here. Now SHETG heading into the Lost Woods. He's going to do his, got a bit of tree pull, only getting some hearts. Not very helpful there. Yeah, but now we've got a couple of other spots opened up here. I mean, we still have the South Shore. We still have the Guinness Cave, Ice Rod Cave. But we also have the Bonk Cave, which is where Walter's heading to right now. And King's Tomb is actually now available thanks to that Titan's. Ooh, another fairy in a bottle there.
Yeah. It's interesting to see this kind of opened up early. And we see Bonk Rocks. And here's a check on Back of Escape by Plasma Kappa.
That's an interesting play there. So there's 3 items back here. And plus, with the boots, they do not need bombs, which saves them a few. Let's see what we find back here. We have more bombs. Well, speaking of bombs, big 20 and more bombs. So not much there.
Definitely not what our runners wanted to see.
No.
Ooh, okay.
Was that blue mail I just saw there in Plumberjack?
Yes, it was blue mail. So unless our runners want to defeat Agana, they're probably only getting blue mail.
Yeah.
Now, Agana could be required, and our runners may go and pick up that blue mail anyway.
Indeed. Plasma Kappa now going to be starting our his South Shore check here. Oof. Again, there's 2 items here in the dam. There's 5 in Mini Moldorm Cave, plus the Ice Rod Cave. If we're going to find something, it's going to be here. Heart Container to start things off.
And Walter dashing around, running into that rope that's just randomly there.
Not a pleasant ride here.
Oh, that's quite a surprise. Like, what? There is a heart piece in the King's Tomb. So much going on here.
Yeah, not much. Oh, we finally have our fighter sword in the dam.
Yeah, that is
good timing of that.
Yeah, spectacular pickup for Plasma Kappa. I'm sure they're very happy to see that.
Getting ready to head into Mini Moldorm Cave. You better believe that was you could not have timed that better if you tried.
No, that is absolutely perfect timing for picking up a sword. And
oh, it's these enemies. I swear, I think every time I've seen a Mini Moldorm Cave run and an Enemizer, it's these enemies that are hiding in here. It's without fail, it's these guys.
I don't
drives me nuts.
I don't even know what's happening. This is fantastic. I know what those enemies are. Just that is.
Well, let's see what we get out of it. We have 10 arrows, more blueberries, piece of heart, and a heart container. Wow, that is a complete bust.
Yeah, that is an awful Mini Moldorm.
They need to find something soon, because I'm looking at my tracker right now. We've got 2 in logic locations left.
Yeah.
So there has to be something in either Ice Rod Cave or a Guinness Cave, though there is still back Sir Hostle's Closet as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet on Ice Rod Cave here.
It's a good bet.
I like that as a play.
Also, I got to call out Demo84 for that nice little emote there. No, just a piece of heart at Ice Rod Cave. It is also a bust. My God, this seed is being stingy.
Yeah, really. So, yeah, you're right. We've got the back of Sahasra's hut, and we've got Guinness Cave, and Plasma Kappa looks like they're going to be going over to.
They're doing Kingston because they haven't done that yet.
Yeah. Whoa.
So the question is, who's going to make the run? Because right now, if we don't find, we have to find something in either Guinness Cave, Sir Hostle's Closet, or Early Eastern Palace, or else we may be in trouble here because we are quickly running out of locations. you joke, Scott, there, but Thieves Town's not even available right now. We can't even go to the Dark World.
Yeah, no Moon Pearl. Yeah, we do not have the Moon Pearl. If somebody finds the Moon Pearl, Dark World is open. But yeah, I mean, there's just fire bars everywhere. This seed is not being nice.
Not at all.
Look, there's ducks in the lake. Wow. Oh, GTG doing a nice little walk on water. So this
got a
is
water
a
walk glitch.
sequence break for them. Let's see if it pays off. Now they don't have enough money to actually do Zora though, but they can check out what's on the ledge up here and the fairy
waterfall
falls.
cave. Oh, nothing in waterfall cave.
No, that was a bust. Oh,
We're gonna see just a big 20.
Yeah. Oh, so here's another check that Walter's doing, and that is the hobo and getting the magic cape. That opens up Agina, right? Or no, not Agina, Aghanim.
Aghanim. That opens up Aghanim.
No one has checked Agina yet, but that does open up Aghanim.
Yeah, though we will say this, it's a very healthy seed because we've already got a lot of health here. Oh, here's something we haven't considered: escape. That's something we haven't been able to check yet.
Oh yeah, this is an open mode, so they have that one of the runners has checked Uncle, but nobody's actually gone to the bottom, whereas Zelda's normally kept in the dungeon. So,
indeed,
and that one chest that's in the dark rooms, you can also kind of check if you're good with those.
It's a sequence break. Oh, there's your chain chomp you're looking for there.
Yeah, there's my change and rollers.
Oh. Good luck getting to that. I think we might be getting some. Good thing we got out as much health as we do, though. Fear Agent running really low here. Oh, someone made it to Death Mountain. Has already gotten a blue potion up there. But let's see what we got here. Salasala. We got blueberry, and Master Sword.
Yeah. Now for Fear Agent, that's their first sword. They haven't gotten the other one out of the dam yet, but that's...
No, Fear Agent's got Master.
Oh, does it? Okay.
I think we can safely say I think we're looking at an Aghanim run here because it is very clearly pointing us in that direction.
Yeah, well, the magic cape is sequence break, but the Master Sword is not. So, that may be the case. Looks like Fear Agent's actually going to go into Eastern Palace here, though. 3 potential items in there. And mini Moldorms and rollers everywhere. Game does not want to let you in that spot.
Walther and GTG now also running the escape here. We've only found a key so far, so we still have 2 more items back there to hunt for. They want to hope that the map is in the dungeon area. You got those Cyclops monsters there hiding in the dungeon.
Yeah,
thankfully it looks like the green ones because they can't attack it with a sword.
Yeah. Just pallet shifted.
If it was the red one, they'd be in trouble.
Absolutely.
And a Rhinox.
Nice taking out with the bomb.
There's the map, which means one of the items is in the dark room.
Yeah. Oh, there was a fairy there for Fear Agent. That's a nice pickup with only a few hearts left. Man, there's just horse heads everywhere. Like, this is crazy.
Got a big 20 there in Eastern.
Yeah.
Not the start he wanted to have. We got this. We got that blob enemy there. Good guarding the big key.
Yeah, those things are terrible
Blueberry.
In the dungeons they're in the Dark World. And seeing them in extra dungeons are just awful. Sorry.
So escape is a bust unless they unless they come back with the lamp later. There's still one more item to be found there. So if there's nothing in Eastern Palace, we're looking at an Aghanim run. Unless Moon Pearl's hiding in Agina's cave.
It could very well be in Agina's cave. No one has gone to Agina's cave yet. And we're kind of running out of everything.
Another big 20 in the Eastern.
Man.
Here in the big chest. So yeah, wait, is he? I see what he's doing. He's going in the back to get some rupees.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have the bow. He can't go to the boss room. Though then again, if the bosses are shuffled, that could be changed, but I don't think they are. But what he is doing is he's going to go to the right room where there is a set of rupees you can get for more Zora money. Meanwhile, GTG going to make the play on Agina's cave.
Yeah, this might be the play here. Fear Agent taking a death there, having to use their fairy.
Oh, GTG now actually going to get some more rupees. He's going to farm up for that Zora money. They want that Zora money, and how?
Yeah.
Zora is a very good possibility, as Lightyear points out in the chat. So we're working on several different runs here.
Yeah, Zora also in Logic. I'm surprised nobody's done a Houlihan room.
Yeah, indeed. I'm going to go look at the
ledge is 5.
Just a bloopy.
Yeah.
Just a bloopy. So we're going to see what's up here in Agina's cave. Oh, Fury's just making the play. He's going for the boss. He thinks he might be able to take it on. If it's not Armos Knights, actually no, he can't. It could be available because remember, enemies are shuffled.
Yeah, so enemies are shuffled. Yeah, he can kill all these enemies.
Oh, book a Medora at Agina's cave.
So that opens up desert.
Mmm.
That wholesale opens up desert, especially with the boots. They have, you know.
The only thing it prevents is the only thing they don't have is a fire source, so they can't go to the boss room.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, this is all right. Fear Agent coming in, and it's Trinex.
Oh no! Trinex in the Eastern Palace. So that is worse than the Armos Knights.
By far and away. No fire rod, no ice rod. Well then. SAGTG met by some slugs there in Eastern or Desert Palace here.
And there's the big key early on in the desert.
That's always a nice find, a really nice find. Get that early and out of the way.
Indeed. Let's see what's in the torch room. Just a small key. Still no sign of anything.
All right, SAGTG taking advantage of that hint there. Oof. And the BMO's replaced with a bomb knight there.
Indeed. There. Compass in the big chest. Still no items yet. There's 2 items in Desert Palace. We have not found any of them yet.
Yeah.
So we're still on the hunt.
Yeah, one of them. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think more than likely one of them's gonna be in the right side room. I think is what you were getting at. I assume.
Yep, that's exactly what I was getting at. You read my mind.
But thankfully, with that small key, we can go in there. Let's see, we got quite a few enemies in there. Oh
man,
jellyfish are always a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
And there's our moon pearl.
Yes, that is so. Agina's cave is the play to get the book to go into desert and find that moon pearl, which opens up the dark world.
Indeed, and there's the map.
Yeah, so the other item is
much more.
Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, it's all right. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say the other item in Desert Palace is going to be locked on the boss, whatever that may be.
Yeah, but for GTG, this is a huge play. This is going to give him a very large lead because, again, this case is one of those locations that a lot of runners don't often check because it's so out of the way. But because he checked it as early as he did, he's now going to have a huge lead. He's going to go straight into the Skull Woods Village of Outcasts run.
Yeah. And that's a ton of items. So, yeah.
We got green pendant at Thieves Town, which is not good. We got blue pendant at Skull Woods. I did not see where red pendant was, nor the other.
No, I didn't see. I didn't catch it. It was very quick. Let's see if our trackers caught it. So.
Red pendant was swamp. That's what it was.
There you go. All right, just the compass here is the first chest in Skull Woods. All right, there's 2 items here. Now, no fire rod, so it can't be completed, but...
In fact, it looks like he was considering just leaving early, but he's going to go the other way around. He's going to check that back room, because there is an item. There is a chest back there, so if it has an item, that might be helpful.
Yeah. Did they do the other 2 chests?
No,
so
they didn't even do the pinball room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If they had dropped in there, but
Ooh, GTG running into a little bit of trouble there, having a hard time getting past that red knight. Oh, and the anti-fairy gets him.
Yeah, I mean, those fire bars were going to be problematic too, so. So far, Fear Agent looks like they're going to Agina's Cave, and that's going to be the play. Oh, the anti-fairy's trapped in there. Oh, that's gross.
That is not fun. But she's having a mirror there, and just for the map, too.
Oh, no.
He's just going to go and Death Warp out of there. I don't blame him.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would Death Warp out of there, too.
All right. Plasma Kappa now also heading to Agina's Cave. He's about to get the book, so they're all on track to get that Moon Pearl and finally open the seat up wide. And luckily, they just barely avoided the Aghanim play, which is probably a load off their backs.
Yeah, Walther, it's running through, dashing through there on kind of the field and running into a ton of dead rocks hidden under the grass. Oh,
that is not fun.
No, not at all.
Oh, we got Thieves and Beamos there. Now we're seeing the front end there. There's a there's a bloopy there in Skull Woods. That's our first item.
Oh boy.
So into the pinball room we go. Oh, no, he's gonna go around. He's gonna try to hope they can get a. Unfortunately, that Beamo statue is kind of blocking him from getting around. So he's gonna actually have to bomb jump this. And unfortunately, that anti-fairy is not giving him the option. He's gonna take a death there.
That's that is very unfortunate. I think most of our runners are gonna get caught by that. That
is a 1-2 punch of disaster there. 2 unkillable enemies, well, mostly unkillable with the anti-fairies.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can get her. Oh, that Beamo's not blocking him. Cannot get through. He might be stuck. He may have to go through the pinball room just to get up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He may have to go up and around just to get up there. I don't think he can he can bomb jump there.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have the key to go through the to the right there either.
No, yeah, but he has to at least go through the pinball room, so at least get to the other chest. But there's no way for him to get through. Oh, there he goes. Took a damage boost. Oh, and he fell into the hole.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate.
He's going to try to use the bomb here to damage boost and took another death. He is just not having no luck. It's not even really his fault. He's just put in a very bad situation. Like, I'd be stuck too.
Yeah. 1 heart from the bomb and 1 heart from the fall. That's just...
Oh, that was close. Finally, he gets through. Oh, and there's a fire bar. But he gets through, and there's the big key. So he gets 1 more chest to check by bomb jumping over to the big chest.
Yeah, there's the Moon Pearl for Plasma Kappa. And it looks like Walther's going to be going over to get the Moon Pearl as well. Meanwhile, Fear Agent is actually going into the Dark World.
He's going to experience what GTG is going for. There's the 1 small key, guaranteed small key in Skull Woods. That, no matter what the randomizer logic is, that has to be a small key, or else it will, like in this situation, it would have been a soft lock.
Yeah, the other red crystal, I don't know if we mentioned that, is over at Palace of Darkness. So that actually makes the red crystals early, quote unquote, really. Depending on what items get found, they can potentially be early. So that would mean a pyramid might be a thing.
Well, let's bear in mind that with bosses now confirmed to be randomized, we don't know what boss could be waiting in there for them. It could be one that requires, because when we got Trinex and Eastern Palace, it's anything goes.
That's
nice
true.
Bomb jump there. All right, let's see what's in the big chest, and it's the small key. There's the other small key we're looking for.
Oh man,
Skull was just being a complete bust there for GTG. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, and I mean, all of our runners are going to be going through Skull Woods. It's just this seed has led them straight to that. I think after that, do they go to Thieves Town? Do they waste some time in another pendant dungeon, or
GTG is going to first check out Bumper Cave. He wants to see what's up on that ledge and see if that's going to be of value, considering how few items they've gotten. Oh, and it's a sword. He is definitely going to go for that.
Yeah.
This early on. He's going to check a few things first. Oh, no, he's not. He considered it, but I guess he decided not to.
Well, why would you not? You only have a fighter sword. I would 100%. They have the magic cape.
Yeah.
That is a very surprising play.
It is. I mean, this early on, you need a higher sword. You want at least Master Sword in case you have to fight blind at some point. But perhaps he knows something else is coming up. Meanwhile, Walther checking out Village of Outcasts here. I think we already missed Bombable Hut because I saw him coming from the south. But we are going to see 300 rupees in the Sea House.
Yeah. With what the runners have, I'm kind of surprised that more of them didn't go into town first. It's kind of 3 free chests, rather than just going up into the. Whoa! There's a mirror for Walther.
That'll be helpful. Mirror, with this how chaotic this game has been, having mirror is going to be very helpful for them. And it looks like GTD's finally going to go for that Master Sword up there on Bumper Cave, as Plasma Kappa sees it as well. Not going to go for it because he's already got Master Sword, but I still would have considered getting Tempered Sword. It's an easy grab.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's an easy thing, and the damage upgrade is significant, especially with all the crazy enemies we've seen wandering around.
Oh, wait, Plasma didn't get the cape.
Oh, yes. Plasma did no. Yeah, so the only 2 runners that have the cape are SAGTG and Walther. By the way, I don't know if you noticed this, there was the Nice Rod in Thieves Town for Walther.
Oh.
So they have that Nice Rod, which is 1/2 of what you need to kill Trinax.
Yeah, and chat pointing out the reason, remember, but Cape was on Hobo, so only GTD was the only fake flipper to get to that. That's why he has it. Also, we did confirm that Chess Game and Bobbable Hut were checked, but there was nothing in there. Oh, we're going to get an early boss check, and it's Troldorm. You could not ask for a better boss fight.
Yeah, it's Moldorm, and if you can get past the Lionels, you know. That's kind of nice.
I'll take it. And flippers on him as well. Now that opens up a lot.
Well, yeah, that's really nice. So that makes that cape, now that puts that cape in logic that Walther and SAGTG have. So.
Indeed. Not going to check the rest of the dungeon, though. I don't know if he got all the items. I think there's still 1 left. And if there's not, I missed it.
I thought I saw 3 with the mirror, the ice rod, and the flippers.
Yeah. Now we're going to see what's going on here at the digging game.
Yeah. Well, they're probably betting that the probability of having a 3rd really good item or a 4th really good item in Thieves Town is low, but you never know.
And we got Mushroom in the digging game.
Yeah, Plasma Kappa picking that up. That's quite a number of digs. All right, Plasma Kappa going to go for the world tour there. Return the blacksmith.
Yeah, if he'd known he could get the mirror in D-Town, he would have picked that. It would have saved him a lot of trouble there. So that's going to come back to haunt him.
Yeah, you're talking about a South of Grove check and some other stuff that could be checked along the way here. Yeah, there's quite a number of items that like, for as trolly as Skull Woods was, Thieves Town was really nice to our runners.
All right, we're also going to get a Hyper Gripe Cave check here from Plasma Kappa, while Walther turning into Swordsmith.
I like that. I don't have anybody call that like that. There's 300 rupees at the Swordsmith.
We got a bloopy there starting off in the cave. Heart container. Piece of heart. Piece of heart. Big 20. Trash cave.
Yeah, nope, no good. Walther going for the purple chest to return that.
Ooh, Fear Agent taking a death in Thieves Town. He's not having much luck in there. Neither did JTG. He died right before getting to the boss room.
Yeah.
So he missed out on that kill, which unfortunately is going to be necessary since we know Ice Palace is a required dungeon and you need flippers to get to it.
Yeah.
Plus Swamp Palace being... Well, Swamp Palace may not be necessary, but then again, it is a pendant dungeon. If there's one thing we've learned about this thing, always check pendant dungeons.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we just saw 3 incredibly good items in Thieves Town. Skull Woods was a bust, but...
We also saw Mirror Cave south of Grove. Only had a little bit of... had some arrows in it, so that's a bust as well.
Yeah. Just 10 arrows, yep. I like the Troll Dorm had 3 eyes in it in this randomizer.
Indeed. Speaking of which, Fear Agent going to be heading in there now. He's going to be going straight for that boss room. But you got to get past that Lionel there.
Yeah, there's 2 of them, and they can sandwich you.
Indeed. Let's see what the purple chest has. Is Walter about to turn that in and gets... There's your fire rod.
Fire rod. Wow. Okay. So that makes Trinax doable. So that's a completion for Eastern Palace if Walter wants. No lamp, so they'll have to do the dark rooms, but even still.
Well, he is going to check Bombo's tablet here real quick since he's right nearby and going to give himself a big 20 for his troubles.
Also, that's a fire source, so if they wanted to complete Eastern or Desert Palace, that's also a possibility as well.
Indeed.
So...
Now we've got quite a few locations opened up here, so we'll have to see how this plays out. Because I've got my own tracker up to keep the overall idea of what's available and what can be checked, so that way we know where they can go. Like right now, we've got desert, we've got Lake Highly Island, which I don't think we've seen Lake Highly Island checked yet.
No. Our runners have 2 of our runners have done fake flippers, but they have not gone over to the so.
We also have Pyramid Ledge. We've got Graveyard Ledge. We've got Catfish is still available.
Yes.
Skull Woods is now fully opened up, though again, it's a pendant dungeon, so at this point they probably won't be too quick to run it. Plasma Kappa now heading back into Thieves Town, gonna go get his flippers from Muldorm.
Yeah, it's gotta watch out. Only 2 hearts. Oh, I know.
He just figured he'd take the death. Well, they're gonna go straight for Lake Highly Island. He's
not.
Not okay. What's he planning then? Oh, he's just using the long way around to get to the west east side. Yeah, Pod and again Pyramid Catfish run.
Man, those fire bars just popping right out of nowhere.
And indeed, Walter is indeed going for the pyramid.
Yeah, GTG now being disappointed by the Bombos tablet.
All right, let's see what Pyramid's got here. Everyone else is complaining stuff we've already seen. And just a piece of heart.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not very exciting for Walter. And
okay, Cane of Burner requires hook shot, so we now have that information. Walther now gonna take that fire rod. He's gonna go ahead and check the dark rooms in the escape, figuring there must be something there. While Plasma Cap is already up on Death Mountain.
Yeah, I kind of like this play. It's got the mirror, so Tower of Hera is opened up here. And with the book, you can also do the Ether Tablet.
Which is what he's going to check right now. Let's see if Ether Tablet pays off for him.
Yeah, now the one thing here is that Plasma Kappa does not have the fire source. So if the bottom of the Tower of Hero is fire locked. You got to go down there and get that big key. Plasma Kappa is going to be sorely disappointed here with this play.
Only finding a big 20 in the basement. Oh, there's the big key. So basement run not entirely an issue just yet. He can check most of it. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly what Plasma Kappa wanted to see.
Oh, hook shot in Mimic Cave.
Wow. So Turtle Rock absolutely required.
We're also going to get a mushroom check here from GTG. I don't think we've seen this yet, because this could be something big.
Nope, we have not. And it is big 20, so it was big, all right.
Just not the big we were hoping for.
Nope. Yeah, looks like Walther's doing the same thing. Going to turn in that mushroom.
He's going to be thoroughly disappointed there.
Yeah.
But he is going to pick up a blue potion along the way. And since they don't have hookshot and bomb jumps are tricky to do in Tower of Hera, they're going to go Plasma Kappa is going to go the long way around. Oh, now here's a play we haven't seen. GTG heading back up. He's going to turn in his green pendant here and see what Sahasala's got for him. We don't know what he's carrying. Could it be something big? Let's find out. And it's... Oh.
Nope, go check the back first.
No, he doesn't have green pendant. He didn't complete Thieves Town. He's the only one who didn't do Thieves Town.
Yeah. The GTG died. But there's a sword upgrade, getting the Temperate Sword from the back of Sahasala's hut.
All right, so let's see what boss is in Tower of Hera. Meanwhile, Walther checking out Catfish. And just a heart container. And we've got... Oh, Vanilla Moldorm. I didn't know if we'd be asking if Trolldormer was going to strike. Let's find out.
I didn't think that was a thing.
And he does! Trolldorm strikes.
Knocked off. You know, Moldorm's a lot easier when it can't knock you off.
Also, big spike there in the back end of Desert Palace. That is just mean. Almost guaranteed to take damage coming into that part of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. We're getting a Zora check here from Walther.
Yeah, this is something we have not yet seen. So, definitely, all of the runners have enough money for Zora, but looks like Walther has the desire to find out what exactly bad life lessons. Whoa! The flute!
No, we've got Worth. It is the flute at Zora. That opens up a lot.
That is so rare, I feel. But definitely worth it for Walther. That is a really nice movement item, and it looks like they're going to go turn it on right away.
I don't blame them at all. That is a big find there. Meanwhile, we're going to find out what Fear Agent's about to deal with. He's going into the about to face the boss at Desert Palace. Who is waiting for him there?
Could it be another Trinax? We've seen 2 Moldorms.
He's got both rods, so if it is, he can handle it now, even though I don't think he'd want to. And it's Armos Knights.
Armos Knights. Now, Fear Agent... Oh, Fear Agent does have that fire rod.
Yeah, he does have fire rod. Tracker needs to update that.
Yep.
But that helps a little bit, but he can only take out one guy.
Yeah.
And we are now going to see Walther activate his flute while we're waiting on that.
Okay, Fear Agent going for some bomb strats here.
And ladies and gentlemen, the goose is loose.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really nice for Walther as far as just being able to move around quickly. Boots and the flute, I just kind of maximize their movement.
Fortunately, Armos Knights without arrows is a little trickier, but GTG now going in. He's got Tempered Swords. It'll be a little bit easier for him, but not by much. Meanwhile, Walther, he's going to go ahead and over to, I think it was Quake I saw there at Misery Mire. He's going to check Myers Shack here, and we find Shovel and Blueberries.
That is quite the number of bombs. But yeah, the question now is, Walter going to clean up here, check out. Yeah, let's go head over to Checkerboard Cave. I kind of like this. Can't open up Misery Mire, so no, not going in there. There's only 2 items in there anyway, and it's what a pain in the butt, that dungeon. So no, nothing.
Yeah, well, they'll have to go there eventually. We got Checkerboard only a big 20, and it looks like it's gonna be a pretty close race to who finishes off Armos Knights first. Both of them on their last one.
I think GTG has the edge just over the Tempered, so
seems like it. Yeah, let's see. He takes him out, and oh, it's the hammer.
Ooh. Now they don't have the limp, so that's technically out of logic. But
no, because they had Fire Rod.
Oh, you're right.
Fire Source.
Yes, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. But yeah, that's actually really big.
Indeed, that's going to open up a lot. More and more, this seed is starting to open up wide here. Like, I'm looking at all the locations they can check right now, and it's getting crazy.
Yeah, Palace of Darkness opens up a bit. Obviously, it could be bow locked, but there's the potion glitch that they can use to go and check that out. If they want.
Even then, getting to the boss room requires the bow and arrow too, because you have to open up that statue.
Yes, that's right. But there's still a number of chests that are in there that are checkable. It looks like Walter's going to be going for the Armos Knights as well.
Indeed. Fear Agent heading over. It looks like he's heading to Hypergrave Cave. There's GGD checking Lumberjack, seeing that blue mail up there. Plasma now also heading into Desert.
Yeah. But you know, these are all good plays here from our runners.
Absolutely. Now that the seed's opening up, we're going to start seeing some big gambles and some big plays here. This is where the seed starts getting interesting.
Yeah, here's GGG going to be checking out Old Man, going through the normal cave. Just real easy with the sword.
Yeah, it still took a fall there, unfortunately, but yeah, he's having a little trouble there with the falls. And bear in mind, this is a sequence break because you do need lamp to get through this normally. Fire Rod does not count here. It sounds like there's a spike in there somewhere, but he gets through.
Yeah, there totally is a spike in there, and there were a bunch of Moldorms as well.
Oh, and there's our Quake Medallion.
Yeah, Quake Medallion. So that's pretty nice, and that's gonna open up Misery Mire, and we don't know what Turtle Rock is, but it could also open up Turtle Rock.
It'd be nice if it did for them, because it'd save them a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, now GTG here has the Fire Rod, so they can check out all of the Tower of Hero, and with the hammer, that also opens up Eastern Death Mountain here.
Nice quick kill there for Walter on that last Armos Knight, getting his hammer. So now we're starting to see more and more of these runners spread themselves out. It's going to be hard for us to keep track at times, but right now, it's going to come down to who makes that next big play. But with the amount of items they have, there's a lot of big plays to make.
Yeah, I like where GTG's at, up on Death Mountain. And Eastern Death Mountain has a ton of stuff that is not discovered by anybody yet. So...
And all he needs to do is find Kane of Samaria, and he will probably, whoever finds Kane of Samaria first, I think is going to take the lead here, because with Kane of Samaria, that opens up Turtle Rock, that means Mimic Cave, which we know that's where the hook shot's hiding, and that's going to open up a lot. Yeah,
that I think is, that is definitely going to be the make or break it play. Wherever that Kane of Samaria is hiding.
Where's Phantom Ryu when you need him? We need that call. I mean, I do it in honor of him, but man, I cannot match that man's energy when it comes to making the Kane call.
Yeah, he's great.
Anyway, Walter now heading up Death Mountain as well. Plasma Kappa taking on the Armos Knights there. Beer Regent now, he's near Zora. I think he's going to be getting his flute here very soon.
Yeah, that would be... Nope. He
No,
says
he's gonna
peace.
ignore it. Oh, he's gonna regret that call. I mean,
Oh,
it's not gonna cost him the race entirely, but it's gonna slow him down a lot.
Yeah.
He's gonna regret that in the long run. But he is gonna head over to Ice Palace, it looks like.
Yeah, with the fire rod and the flippers, that puts that wholly in logic.
Yeah, and Hammer as well.
Yeah. So you can get the big chest. Or no, this is Thieves Town. It's blocked by the big chest. But what are those like mole things? You can hammer them down to get the cold stare.
I never know what those things are called.
Yeah, they look like whack-a-moles.
Yeah.
GTG just likes going through fire bars and BMOs. I mean, it's always shorter, but getting dropped down the hole by that enemy there.
All right, so first item in Ice Palace. There's the big key early.
Yeah, I always like to find the big key early in Ice Palace, just because that big chest just kind of nags at you. Oof, man, that room is.
Those Mudmen giving Fear Agent a little bit of trouble there.
Oh, that was absolutely egregious with the ice physics in that room as well.
Yeah, no kidding.
Man, Fear Agent is getting it. That Stalfos Knight just dropping right on his head with the bomb.
I know, right? Jeez. This Enemizer, man. Quake is in the dark. Yeah, we kind of already figured that out there, game.
Yeah.
And again, that is somewhat useful information for Virgil because he has not gotten Quake yet, so he doesn't know. And I could not see what was on Floating Island there. But we are going to get a Turtle Rock check here. GTD is going to be heading over that way. Oh, and Fear Agent taking a death.
Yeah, in Ice Palace, that's always, it's always sad to see.
And it's Ether.
Ether. And no one has found Ether yet.
No. But we are getting a Spiral Cave check here from Plasma Kappa. This could be interesting
Super Bunny. And a Super Bunny check by GTG. I don't even... What is that cloud-looking thing on Plasma Kappas? What is that enemy? Oh, just some money at Super Bunny. No good.
No good at all. We're also going to be seeing a Paradox Cave check from these guys here very soon as well. The true hype cave, as I like to call it. Oh, GTG going to go ahead and check the first chest in Hookshot Cave. Now, he won't be able to check all the chests, but he can check that first chest by using some bonk tactics.
I like this. This is just 10 arrows. That's not going to work. Oh, are they going to hover? Wow, that would be impressive.
If you can pull it off, it's a tricky maneuver. Meanwhile, Plasma Kappa going to go check out Paradox Cave. Let's see what we got in here. We've got, lamp. And the... All right, someone call Phantom Ryu, because that's gotta be Kane!
Yeah, there's that Kane of Samaria to open up Turtle Rock. Once Ether is in play. So
indeed. Up top, we've got blueberries, silver arrows.
Yeah, and a bug net. Yeah, if Ether is in here, I mean, you've got it all.
Nope, not quite.
I'd be asking too much, really.
It would be. Still, with, silver arrows and Cane of Samaria, that is a huge play there for Plasma Kappa. Those GTG right behind him on that one.
Yeah, that's exactly the play that I was talking about, that I liked that what GTG was playing for here. And there's just so much stuff up here.
Also, our tracker pointing out that cloud enemy you saw was actually a reskinned mini Helma.
Ah, okay. It's a mini Helma. Okay.
All right, so we're seeing Fear Agent cork his way through Ice Palace, finds the compass.
Yeah, we're gonna get a big chest check, only for a key. There's so many useless keys in Ice Palace.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't even think he's going to check most of the rest of the Ice Palace. I don't know if he's found all 3 items or not. No, he's going back.
I mean, no hook shot, so that's going to require the bomb jump across that strange gap. And who knows what enemies are even be in there, right? Normally it's the red jellies, but, like, man, there could be something in there that just pushes you off the ledge constantly. I kind of don't blame Fear Agent for this. And who do we see?
Looks like it's gonna be land mollusk here.
Oh, that's
also.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, answer a question in chat. The sprite that Walter Ford is using is Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls, which we actually saw this earlier right before the stream, right before we got started. Is his red nail sprite is actually Bill Cipher, which is really cool. I saw that earlier. I don't think we'll be seeing it this race, but you know, Grunkle Stan, I'm down with that.
Yeah. A really nice land mollusk fight there by Fear Agent. Getting the 1 cycle. Okay, looks like
Spike.
Oh, good.
Plasma Kappa doing a Spike Cave check up here. We haven't seen this, and a Peg Cave check here for GTG, just for a big 20.
Yeah. Yeah, Fear Agent going back into Ice Palace. Must be something they want.
Yeah, they're looking for an item. Big 20, by the way, in Spike Cave, so that's a bust.
GTG going to be going for the Mad Batter.
He's going for the fake powder glitch.
Yeah.
Gonna burn all his magic, and then if you use the Cane of Samaria right before you activate the powder, or you use the Cane of Samaria, and then with empty magic, and then immediately switch to the mushroom, it thinks you have the powder. And as you can see, it works just great. Let's see if that pays off for him. Nope, just a bloopy.
Well, I like the thinking there. That's kind of out of the box. Here's Kappa checking the pyramid. Gonna find a little bit of love over there, but nothing else.
Yeah, we've still got quite a few locations checked. There's still, I think, an item or 2 in Thieves Town that hasn't been found. I could be wrong there. We know Peg Caves.
Yeah, there should be one. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say there should be one item in Thieves Town. They got the mirror, the ice rod, and something else. Oh, the flippers off of the boss.
So there still should be one item left in there.
Plus, that's the green pendant.
Yeah.
So I don't think
that was also a bust. Nobody's turned that in yet. Oh, there's our other mail upgrade there for GTG over in Graveyard Cave.
Yeah. So if anybody beats Aghanim for whatever reason, red mail.
I wouldn't call on it.
No, not at this point in the scene.
All right, so this is the other side of Ice Palace that we didn't see earlier.
Yeah. Fear Agent making it over that gap that I was talking about where they had the bomb jump over.
Indeed. Gets a small shield for his trouble.
Yeah. Fisher Price, my first shield.
And Walter Ford going to go ahead and take a coffee break as he's heading for a basement run.
Yeah. Let's sit there with it. This is something we haven't seen. The first runner who came up here, I think it was Fear Agent, and didn't have a fire source. So here's also Plasma Kappa heading over to Palace of Darkness. So there's a number of chests. Fear Agent getting a second shield. There's a number of chests that are going to be available. Obviously, that the Igor statue to get to the boss is going to require the bow. But they could do a number of other things. even if the dungeon is bow locked, they can use the potion glitch to kind of.
And there's always a possibility the bow is here, since we still have not found it yet. This could be interesting.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Ice Palace also being a bust. The other item was the other shield, so now he has red shield.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now, I would say Pod's a good play to make right now.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly don't blame Fear Agent for going back into Ice Palace to kind of find some more stuff. They're really stuff light, you know. That bow is missing. That hook shot is missing. Only some of our runners know where it is. The cane is still out there for some of our runners. So, you know.
There's a big key there. So far, only keys here. But then again, this is considered the Mullet Mansion, as Dr. Bob Tassett likes to call it, because most of the keys are usually in the front. Most of the items are usually in the back. So like any good mullet, it's business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah. I always put my parties out back.
Ooh, Fear Agent gonna be doing. I think we're gonna be getting our green pendant check at last here. Fear Agent's got the green pendant. He's gonna turn it into Sarhasala, and just a heartbeat, just a little love.
Yeah, a little bit of love there. And no problem with the potion glitch, because these are just knights that are actually just normally killable.
Ooh, Walther heading into Misery Mire. Bit of an interesting play here, but with Canis Samaria, this is doable.
Yeah, it is in logic, absolutely. So I kind of like this because he's following along with the logic here, saying, all right, the game has given me this stuff, so this is clearly where I need to be. Now, there's only 2 items down here in Misery Mire, but
yeah, but we've always known Misery Mire can be quite the place there. There's our first item there in Pa, which is just a piece of heart. Not what he was hoping for.
I think there are 5 total items here in Palace of Darkness.
4.
4.
I've got my tracker up. 4 items.
Well, 4 left.
No, 4 total.
4 total. Okay.
You start with 4. Nice use of the Canis Samaria there.
By Kappa? Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so unless Posma Kappa finds a key here in the back, he's going to have to make a tough call on where to go. Never mind.
Yeah. 2 keys. That makes it easy.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just suffered from a case of what I like to call foot and mouth disease. Well, let's see what else he finds there. Piece of heart.
Yeah,
and
that's
another key.
Oh, good.
I was just saying, he found another key there, so. But that's a perfect setup there. It's going to allow him to check the rest of Pod without any trouble.
Yeah, there was a piece of heart in Misery Mire there for Walther, so that is not really what they wanted to see in Misery Mire. That's 50% of the items, too.
Indeed. Now, Posma Kappa going to check out the Dark Maze. He's got the lamp, so this won't be too difficult for him. There's a big 20. That is the last item in Pod. That means there's nothing in the other 2 chests, guaranteed. Not even the big chest. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Maybe I did click wrong. Okay. Well, nonetheless, that's the last item for sure. Now we know there's nothing in the big chest here. It's going to be a map or compass. That's the map.
Yeah, map. Yeah, and there we see the pause screen there for Kappa, and that confirms exactly what's left.
So I was mistaken on that one. Chat's calling me out on it, and deservingly so.
It's 5. I'm 90% sure.
Well, you were certainly smarter than I was on this one. My tracker must have been messed up then, because
the number of times I miscount this in Swamp Palace is like infinite. Oh no, Walther!
What are you doing, Walther? Yeah. Thanks, game. No, you hadn't been using it at all. No. No, he still made it back in time.
So, yeah, here's Plasma Kappa back in Eastern Palace.
Yeah, well, he can take on Trinex now, so he can get that crystal.
Yeah. Same thing with GTG. Although GTG does not know the Trinex is here.
Well, but at least he's prepared for it, even though, you know, you kind of wish he's gonna have to hope he gets full magic, or else he's gonna be in trouble. Actually, if he's got 3 potions, so he's certainly got that one blue potion up on Death Mountain, so he should be okay. But still,
yeah, there's Walther making use of said blue potion. Can we get a vanilla Vitreous here in Misery Mire?
Let's hope now. They're gonna be in trouble if they have to take on Vitreous.
Actually, yeah. Or Argus. Man, that would actually be terrible.
Oh, Argus would be the worst because they can't fight Argus right now. There's the map in the big chest. Still no sign of the other item there. There's only a couple more item locations left to check.
Yeah.
And there it is, just 10 arrows.
Oh, that is seriously disappointing.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, the items have been. This has been a very trolly seed. Dungeons have just been giving up nothing. We've had better luck on the overworld.
Oh yeah. Here's Plasma Kappa.
Hammer straps.
Yeah, still only Master Sword, so that takes a lot of. Oh no.
Oh, he's out. Oh, he's got his blue potion. Okay. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Plasma Kappa out of ammo on that ice rod.
Unfortunately, these heads are not giving up much here.
No.
GTD will be in a little bit better shape on that regard, since he will have Tempered Sword going in, whereas Plasma Kappa having to rely on just Master Sword, much more difficult.
Yeah, they're making great use of their hammer, but Trinex moving the heads at the last second, getting out of the way.
He's got to be very careful. He's got to get this head finished off now, or otherwise he's not going to have enough magic for it. Oh, there he goes. He's good.
Yeah.
He got it.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Walther coming in on the boss room.
We'll find out what boss is here in Misery Mire. Is there going to be Vanilla Vitreous, or is it going to be something else? It's going to be Blind. Probably not too bad a call there, but good God, Blind's a tough boss, so God help him if he gets taken out.
Let's see, does that
type of fit? Down goes Trinex.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does that acid at the top there hurt Walther still while he's in this room? I don't know. Yeah, I would imagine so. They're staying down at the bottom here, so I would imagine it does. Making great use of the Cane of Samaria here.
And down goes Blind for Walther. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Gonna get 300 rupees.
Here's Trinex for GTG.
And that Tempered Sword making all the difference there. Much easier time.
Yeah, that's huge.
So we are starting to run out of locations right now. We still have one item left in Thieves Town. Skull Woods still has an item left in it, I think.
Yeah.
And there's not much left.
Skull Woods. Oh, go ahead.
They need that Ether Medallion. That's the golden ticket right there.
Yeah. Yeah, to get into Turtle Rock. Skull Woods has that one item located in the back. That was behind the fire. It was fire rod locked. Yeah. None of the runners have checked. Oh, the
dig spot.
Yeah. So yeah, look, Walther going right to Turtle Rock.
Do not blame him. We know that Mimic Cave is the play, and Walther has everything he needs to do this. advantage has just gone to Walther 4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
We should also note that we've had our first forfeit of the race. Dataplet has forfeited, unfortunately. So, can't entirely blame him. This race was a pain.
Yeah, I mean, just the enemies that have shown up everywhere. Talk about awful. And we haven't even seen too many Wizrobes. Yeah, I think the Lionels in Thieves Town, that placement on those guys was...
That was the worst. And that's a problem for GTG because he still has not defeated the Moldorm there, which has the flipper, so he needs to go back and do that. As does Plasma Kappa. Both of them have not completed that. Though Plasma Kappa about to get his flute here.
Yeah, now they can get away with... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, all eyes are on Walther 4 right now as he heads into Turtle Rock.
Yeah, you were saying about the flippers, and I was saying they can get away with fake flippering into Ice Palace, but if there's anything in Swamp Palace, like the bow, if the bow is in Swamp Palace...
yeah, the bow is the only X factor right now.
Yeah, which, I mean... Turtle Rock. I feel like that might be it, right? The hook shot and the bow up here in Turtle Rock. Right?
And you know what's even scary? You know what's even scarier? I just did the math. There's one location that they might not want to think about, but it could potentially hold the bow.
The pedestal. Oh no!
It is pedestal available because the 3 dungeons are Thieves Town, Swamp Palace, Skull Woods. Now, if the bosses are changed and one of those is bow locked, then that might prevent it from being it. But until we see those bosses, we don't know for sure. There's a very good possibility that is that's on the pedestal.
Well, yeah, we do know the boss of Thieves Town already, but Skull Woods we don't. And
Swamp Palace is still way up in the air. But let's begin our look here at Turtle Rock. Small key and big key starting things off.
Big key. Yeah, there's a flute for GTG and Fear Agent activating both of their flutes.
Oh, wait. Chat points out there are no bosses that are bow locked. So, yeah, that increases the odds. We could be looking at a bow on pedestal. It's a slim chance right now, given how many item locations we still have left. But don't count. With how trolly this seed has been.
Yeah, that's... Man, that is absolutely gross. I like this Turtle Rock. This Turtle Rock seems significantly easier than normal rock. No chain chomps.
And GTD got to pick up his shovel, and now we know that is a very important item to find right now. So he's gonna be happy. He's gonna eventually be happy with that result.
Yeah.
Plasma Kappa still needs to check Dig Spot, and Fear Agent does not know, but he's heading over to Bumper Cave. He's gonna pick up his Tempered Sword.
Yeah, get that Tempered Sword. I 100% do not blame them there. Picking up a little bit of magic so they can use that cape. But yeah, I was surprised that somebody, I forget who it was, they didn't pick it up earlier. They saw it, they had the opportunity to pick it up, and they didn't. But yeah. Alright, Plasma Kappa coming into Misery Mire. Meanwhile, Fear Agent gonna go check that ledge.
Indeed, but again, all eyes are on Walther right now, as he's the only one doing a new dungeon. He is working his way through Turtle Rock. Thankfully, the red statue there is not going to be an issue. Thank God, because it was the green one that had the key, or else he would have been bow locked, and I think that would have been a soft lock at that point. Potential, at least.
Yeah, I guess.
But right now, Walther clearly having the advantage. He's the only one who's gotten the Ether Medallion from the Dig Spot, and he's going to have his mirror ready. He knows that that mimic cave it has the item he's looking for, and he is only a bow away from go mode after that.
Yes, and I mean that's just it. Here he's coming up on the hook shot. So I think at this point you go ahead and complete as much of Turtle Rock as you can, though, depending on what the boss is. Oh, I like how the blocks got moving around so you can actually beat the enemies in here.
Indeed, and there's the hook shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that must be really satisfying for Walther.
And we haven't seen too many items here in Turtle Rock from what I've seen. So most of the items are going to pretty much be back in the bag. There might be nothing but items left on Laser Bridge.
Yeah. That'd be kind of nice. Because it's just that bow.
Oh, there's our first item, heart container. So, and it has to be at least a small key on Laser Bridge because he's got to use this key here. So there's going to be at least one small key on Laser Bridge. Fear Agent now finally getting his Ether Medallion. So Turtle Rock is now opened up for him.
No, did Fear Agent get the red cane? No, Fear Agent hasn't done any of Death Mountain, so they don't have the red cane.
He'll pick that up on the way though, so I don't think that's going to be a big problem for him.
Yeah, but they have to come up here. It looks like that's their play, so.
And Walther, unfortunately, having to take a BMO shot, he was unable to avoid it since he was on his platform.
Yeah.
Oh, that anti-fairy giving him a little trouble there. And on to Laser Bridge.
Why couldn't they have randomized the eyes into something not nasty?
That'd be too easy.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta give him a little challenge, you know? But let's check Laser Bridge here. He's going to start at the top.
Start at the top. I like it.
Heart container to start things off.
Big heart. The one thing about this seed is it has given a lot of hearts to our. Oh,
there's a small key and an arm and a Stalfos there. There's a piece of heart, but not again. 2 items left, and he's gonna go ahead and cape his way to the last chest.
I don't blame him.
And there's our last shield upgrade.
Yeah.
Nothing in Turtle Rock. There's still 1 item left.
Yeah,
and that's the other boss.
Yeah, the other 2 shields, as we know, are in Ice Palace, but that's not the item anybody wants to see. Walther here coming with 3 hearts. That's not a lot, depending on what this boss is.
Yeah, if it's an easy boss, it won't. 4 hearts won't be too bad. But if it's a tough boss, that's gonna be trouble. But let's see. What boss awaits us in Turtle Rock? Let's find out.
Argus?
Is it Land Molus? I think we got another Land Molus fight.
Yeah. Yep.
The best thing you could ask for in this circumstance.
Yeah, no Argus, no Vitreous so far. No Helmasaur King. Who else have we been missing? We did get a Trinax.
But that brings us with a big problem. Where's the bow? We still don't know where the bow is.
No, that's a full clear of Turtle Rock, too.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? There's still 1 dungeon they haven't checked yet.
Swamp Palace.
It's got, I'd say Swamp Palace to the base. 6 items in Swamp Palace. If there's any place where that bow's going to be hiding, that's where it's going to be.
Yeah, it's a huge amount of items. Here's going to be a hookshot cave check for Walther. Could also be in here, which would be really nice.
Oh, there it is! There it is! The bow is in Hookshot Cave! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you check your phones, your watches, your timekeeping devices at this time, you will see that Walther 4 has officially entered Gomo time.
Yeah, that's So that's huge, right? The play is shovel spot to Ether Medallion to Turtle Rock to Hookshot Cave to go mode.
Indeed, which means Swamp Palace is completely dead in the water. You will not even have to touch Swamp Palace at all.
That's always a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Always a nice feeling.
All he needs to do now is defeat the boss at Pod, and it's game.
Yeah, Walther also needs Eastern Palace boss, I think.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, it is. It is right there. Just defeat Pod, mirror into Eastern, and head on over to Ice Palace. And that'll be 7 crystals for Walther.
Yeah, Walther definitely has at least some semblance of an advantage, but not a heavy one. Since, I'd say dungeon-wise, he's pretty close to the lead. But he needs to do a few dungeons the others haven't. But then again, they've had to do a lot of dungeons that he's already finished. So it's a pretty close race overall.
Yeah, well, only Fear Agent has done Ice Palace. But Fear Agent has a number of other dungeons that they have not completed. So most of the rest of them have completed Eastern Palace. So the big thing is that Walther has Turtle Rock completed. So. There's a fake flippers by GTG going to head over to Ice Palace. So that means GTG never has to defeat Moldorm in Thieves Town.
No, not at all. Thieves Town is a done deal. And Walther's got the big key that he's looking for, so he's like, I know I've got everything. He's go moding this full on, and for good reason.
Yeah, don't blame him. Just needs to make sure that they get enough keys to get into the back there. But don't blame them. Just go, beat the boss. There's a big key for GTG and Ice Palace. We know that there's nothing very exciting in here, so we can only hope that GTG kind of go modes this dungeon, but
he probably won't because he's still missing several key items.
Yep.
He knows where the hookshot is, but he doesn't know where the bow is, and we know where it is.
Or that Ether Medallion to get into Turtle Rock.
So with Walther now being in go mode, there's a slim chance he could be winning. He could be in the lead in this race overall. Like, we don't know. We know these 4, but remember, there's still several other people running this race, and you guys got like Salty Fry and Nikan running in here. So there's a good chance that one of them could be in the lead. But for all we know, Walther may be the one winning right now overall.
Yeah, those are some spectacular runners. I like how our runners are all in completely different places. Here's Fear Agent checking that Hookshot Cave, but only has the boots. So I think they're going to be going over to Turtle Rock very shortly, and that'll get them the hook shot.
Now that they have that cane, they can full clear it. And it's Argus is the boss at Pod.
Yeah, hookshot definitely required for this.
Yeah, they put you in a position where you're guaranteed to have hookshot coming into this year, otherwise you could not do this.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, Walther doing really well here. And Walther, the one thing here, still on that Master Sword. That's not going to pick up the basically free Tempered Sword.
Having a little trouble getting the silver arrow shot in to take him out. There he goes. He got it.
Yeah, Argus looked like it was moving a little bit faster than normal. Yeah, Fear Agent now in Turtle Rock. Probably gonna full clear this, but that hook shot is gonna make it all the while. Yeah, Plasma Kappa beating the Moldorm in Thieves Town, picking up the flippers. Yeah, and here's that Eastern Palace play by Walther.
Indeed, but unfortunately, yeah, like you said, with Walther still only having Master Sword, it means Master. Thankfully he's got silver, so it won't be the absolute worst case scenario for him. But even with silver, Master Sword Ganon is not a pleasant experience because you can only hit him with spin slashes. You cannot just slash away at him, so that's going to be a little trickier. Opposed to the other runners who will just be able to slash away since they all have Tempered Sword.
Yeah, I'd be really surprised if Walther doesn't route in that bumper cave, but I don't know. The question is, did Walther actually check that earlier? Or are they just
not have thought
satisfied?
It was anything. He may not have thought anything about it and decided not to.
Yeah, yeah.
And Walter's a top tier player, so for him, like, he's a go mode. He does not care. He probably knows he can do Master Sword Silver Cannon. So he's probably like, I don't care if there's anything good there. I've got what I need. I'm good.
Yeah, there is also the possibility of the fourth sword being somewhere in Ganon's tower.
It's just a matter if he finds it before the big key.
Yes, of course. But, I mean, it could be something like also on Validation Chest or something like that if they want to open that up, that chest there right after the Moldorm too.
Walther using his Ether Medallion to take out these guards. It actually might have been a bit of a mistake unless he can get a good enough health here because, well, we know that what's waiting for him beyond those doors.
Yeah,
never mind. Never mind. He got a full magic refill, so he's good. He is solid.
Yep. Yeah, this Trinax fight also not really nice with Master Sword. But Walther just going at it like he doesn't care. All right, GTG on the Ice Palace Land Molus. Very nice one round. And
he's got to be careful now. He's running very low on magic. He's got to finish off this head in the next shot or two, or else he's not going to have enough.
I think Walther has a blue potion.
No, he already used it. He used it in Misery. Oh, no, he did refill. He did restock. Never mind.
I think he had a second, yeah.
He stocked up before he came down here, knowing he might run into this problem, so he should be solid. And besides, he didn't even need it. He was able to take out Trinex without any trouble. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's a spectacular fight.
So all that's left for Walther now is Ice Palace, and he's all done. He's got to be feeling really good right now. Again, he could very well be winning this race right now. Not just for our featured runners, but overall.
Yeah, overall. Yeah, remember there are like 20 runners in this race.
Yeah, there's actually a little less than that. There's 18 people in the room, but the actual runners, we've got D-Demolisher 1, Frostbite, Jinx, Mecan, Neaterific. Owning Matt, 93, 5-4, and Salty Fry still racing right now.
All right, I can't count, so these things called numbers. I like symbols when I do my math. They're much friendlier. All right, so Walther in that Ice Palace now, and GTG going to be heading over to... Oh, heading over to town.
Is he going to... He's going to the dark... There's two things he's doing. Either one is not good.
Thieves Dungeon, or Thieves Town, and Skullwoods, and yeah,
neither one of those are good plays. It looks like he's going to Skullwoods.
Yeah. There's one more item at Skullwoods, and whatever it is not important. There's Fear Agent making use of that mirror shield.
Yeah, GTG's going to Skullwoods. He's going to go to the back end of it. You know, again, logically I can see what he's thinking, but we know it's the wrong call. It's not a bad call, just the wrong one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, our runners don't know where things are, so almost any play that they make can't really be a bad play. Oof, that is horrendous.
Dungeons are evil.
Yeah. Well, there's my
wonder why I would never do a casual Enemizer run, because this is ridiculous. I'd go nuts trying to play this. All right, and there's the other small key, so the last item is on the boss, whatever it may be.
I played an inverted the other day, and whew, that is also quite a trip. So yeah, those there's the bow for Fear Agent. They're gonna be excited to see that.
Yeah, he's already like, I got what I need. I'm out of here, because he is in go mode.
Yeah, that's got to be real exciting for them.
Oh, and it's Cold Stare in Skullwoods.
Oh, yeah. GTG says nope. I'm out on that. I don't even.
He's not even. You know what's funny? You know what he could have just checked right there, but he didn't bother to, because he just mirrored to the light world, and he has the book. He could have saved himself some trouble and checked that pedestal.
Yeah. It's probably just some couch cash.
Yeah, most likely. Couch cash, maybe with some love. Nothing important. But Walther 4 is heading into the back. He's going to be taking on the Ice Palace Land Molas, just as Plasma Kappa's finishing up on that as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Walther 4 is just about ready to go.
Yeah, going to be using silvers here. Missing that first one, unfortunately, but getting the other two. Silvers make it real easy here on Land Molas.
Down it goes. That is the last crystal. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are 22 possible locations inside of Ganon's Tower where the big key could be hiding. Get your guesses in chat. Where do you think that big key is going to be?
I'm going to say 14 today.
I stopped guessing a long time ago because, quite frankly, I never guess it.
Oh, neither do I. I never get it right. But hey, it's still not going to stop me from saying 3.
You just said 14.
I'm trying to see who is paying attention.
Nice try, buddy.
There, we got a... I gotta guess in chat. What's this? 212,194.
That's actually for one of our trackers, Yoko. Gotta pick one, buddy. You can't guess all those numbers. Gotta pick one and stick with it.
No, I think it's 212,194. That's a little bit out of range, but we'll give it to him.
Oh, come on, Red Armor. Red Armor, that's cheating.
Yeah, they're GTG having a little bit of fun with the rollers that are running around that Eastern Palace area. And here's Fear Agent fighting Argus in
All right, last chance to get any guesses in chat if you haven't done so yet, because we're about to head into Ganon's Tower. We're gonna find out where that key is hiding. Nicely done there for the Argus. Nice quick Argus fight there for Fear Agent. That Tempered Sword really showing its worth.
Yeah. Tempered Sword, really, really nice.
And let us begin the count, ladies and gentlemen, as we now enter GT.
Oh, the number of the count is always 3.
Yeah, I've seen sooner than that, and I've seen later, much later. But let's go. And number 1, Piece of Heart. Number 2, Half Magic. Oh, could have used that earlier.
Huh.
So
nothing like the game being spiteful and saying, "Oh, here's an item."
No, GTG's in Swamp.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate.
Number 3, it's Bob's Torch, just a single green rupee. Bob's definitely living after that.
Yep. Let's see if my guess of 14 is correct. That's that's Bob's chest, I think, right?
Number 4, Big 20. Number 5, Bombos. Number 6, Small Key. Number 7, Map.
Looks like a burrito. I didn't know they put those in this game.
All right, oop. Got a thief here. Takes it on number 8, single rupee.
Oh boy. Where could that key be? It's interesting that Walter is doing left side first.
Well, he had to because the key was not on the right side.
Oh yeah, you're right. Gonna pick up this key down here using
Oh, good lord! Look at that room.
Oh man! So GTG also leaving Swamp Palace there. I think realizing that Turtle. Nope.
No, he needs that Ether Medallion. Number 9, by the way, Small Key.
Yeah. Randomizer room? Randomizer room?
Yeah, we're gonna find out. Rando room coming up.
Yep.
And for those who don't know, we call it the Rando room because unless you're playing a randomizer, you will never go into this room. All right, let's see. Number 10, Piece of Heart. Number 11, another Piece of Heart. Number 12, Big 20. Number 13, 50 rupees. There's a slim chance your guess might be right.
Whew. I think that'd be a first. I mean, you could be doing a 100% chest run and then go into the randomizer room. All right.
Nicely done, skirting that teleporter there.
Yeah, that's a really tough.
These anti-fairies not playing nice. And we got chain guard knights and cannon knights. They're the unused cannon knights in here. You don't see those in the vanilla game. All right, coming up on Bob's chest, number 14. Let's see if your guess is correct. But of course, no Bob, since Andy fairies are randomized as well. Number 14, blueberries.
Some fruit.
And ice cold stare. How appropriate.
Oh man. This has to be like the worst feeling for Walther coming into cold stare with this ice physics.
Oh, that is just evil.
That is seriously gross. But the half magic is really nice pickup there. As they're able to keep using the fire rod for way longer than normal.
Yeah, speaking of cold stare, GTG now taking on cold stare over in Skull Woods. Thankfully, the conveyor belt is disabled for Enemizer, so that won't be as much of a problem for him, but still, not fun.
Yeah, Walther doing a really fantastic job taking advantage of the ice physics in order to get extra hits in.
All right, 15. Vanilla Big Key at 15.
All right, and Walther now has the correct number of keys as well. So Walter's not going to have to stop for anything.
Nope, it is game on.
Yeah, sadly, however, GTG is way off track.
We know where he needs to go.
It's that
and
shovel.
He's finally figured it out. He's got it.
It's that shovel
He's
spot.
He's going to kick himself here in a minute. Mm-hmm. He's going to kick himself in here in a minute.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Demo84 who did correctly guess that that 15.
Oh. Oh, there it is. There's that ether medallion for GTG. And they're going to be fluting right over to Death Mountain. And meanwhile, Walther making their way through Ganon's Tower here.
Indeed.
Could be going to this refill room.
Gonna load up on some fairies. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's the big thing actually is the magic there.
Kind of need that for the torch rooms coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was the whole reason. The fairies are just kind of an extra nicety. So what enemies are in the gauntlet?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we can now officially announce that Salty Fry has taken first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 10 seconds.
Wow. That is an amazing time for this crazy seed.
No kidding. That is insane. GG to Salty Fry.
Yeah. All right, GTG on the right track now in Turtle Rock.
And Plasma Kappa now in Swamp Palace. He's going to be regretting that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Swamp Palace, not the play. Sadly. Yeah, Kappa also needs to go get that ether medallion at the shovel spot, and it's an Argus. It's in place of Lamolus too.
Yeah. I think the only boss we have not seen this seed is Vitreous.
Or Mothula. We've not seen Mothula.
Oh yeah, Mothula. We haven't seen Mothula either.
Or Helmasaur King. I don't think we've seen a Helmasaur King.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we saw like what 2 or 3 mold arms, 2 land molluses.
Yeah, we saw a lot of doubles. So this is our second. We've seen Cold Stare, 2 Cold Stares. We've seen 2 Argus. We've seen 2 land molluses, 2 Moldorm, and a Trinax.
And an Armos Knight. Let's not forget the Armos Knight.
That's true, and an Armos Knight. So that should be like 8 of the...
Nice use of the hook shot and getting double. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. He didn't have to kill Argus. He just had to kill off the puffball so the door opened.
All right. I'm down. Yeah, we also did see a blind over Misery Mire as Fear Agent just finishing that dungeon up.
That is true. All right, on to the torch rooms here for Walther. Oh, that's just mean.
Oh, man. This is...
That is just mean.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that blue potion there for Walther. Yeah, played it really well there, though. It's sad because there's a full magic refill in that next room. Oh, man, and the roller bar.
Uh-oh. Oh, he kind of got caught. That roller bar just not letting him in.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to have to go back and restart that room.
Yeah. Yeah, the jelly nicely being on the way far other side of the room. But there's a nice heart refill there.
Yeah, got a piece of heart, getting a full refill there. Perfect timing for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a Moldorm 3 Vitreous or Mothula, I think, would be.
And there's our final bottle. A little too late. What is our final boss going to be?
Yeah, it looks like Walther was...
Helmasaur King.
Yeah, it looks like Walther was going for... he's been looking at from some of the chests, so maybe looking for that extra sword upgrade.
A little bit of a graphical glitch there, since this is not meant to hold a Helmasaur King. You can see it's kind of glitching on the right side there. But also we can confirm 5-4 has forfeited from the race, unfortunately. Thought it was Ngomo, but apparently not.
Oh. Well, that's sad. All right.
Will Walther check the inevitable conclusion chest?
GTG picking up that hook shot at Mimic Cave just a few moments ago.
Oh, we're going to get a... Yeah, it was just Couch Cash at the pedestal. And speaking of Couch Cash, we had 50 rupees in the inevitable conclusion.
Yeah. That Moldorm 3 chest. Yeah, I think Walther was just checking those chests to see if they could pick up that extra sword. It's gotta be somewhere. Yeah, cause finding that third sword along the way is always a really nice little bonus, nice little perk.
My guess is it was on right side GT since we never checked that. But nonetheless, Walther 4 on to Aga 2 now.
Yeah, very, very possible. I think from what we've seen in the other runners and the other dungeons as well, that's most likely where it ends up.
And Aga 2 still not playing nice, but he gets the double there to finish it off. Down goes Aga 2, and now it's time for the Big Pig.
Yeah. Yeah, those were not really good angles that Walther was getting on Aga 2. Here's Fear Agent in Ganon's Tower now. And Plasma Cap picking up the blue mail there in the Graveyard Ledge.
And now And here we go. Aghanim fight. Now, again, he's going to have to use Master Sword, which means only spin strats here. He cannot use regular slashes, which is going to be tricky for some for the later phases. But even early on, it's going to be a pain in the butt. But with how big of a lead he's got, seeing as though Fear Agents is now starting his GT run, he's got more than enough time to at least be be the top of our featured runner.
Yeah, I call shenanigans on that Ganon quote there. Walther did not defeat Aghanim 1.
Liar!
I'm kind of surprised. Walther using cape strats here, as opposed to what I more commonly see is hook shot strats. But taking advantage of.
Oh, he takes a death.
That is always the worst. And Walther has no magic left.
But he's got blue potions.
Yeah, it does have a blue potion. And they're gonna have to. The problem is now they're gonna have to save a good amount of magic for the final phase, where they're gonna need to light up the torch, or torch is, depending on whether they get that torch glitch or not. All right, GTG coming back to Palace of Darkness.
Well, now GTG he's in go mode, so he's good to go. All he's got to do is finish off the Argus in there, and he's ready to go. So This race is a lot closer than we thought, because Plasma Cap is not too far behind. He's just got to finish off one thing, but it's close.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Walther does have another blue bottle.
He is prepared, and he needs every bit of it.
Yeah.
This fight's going to be tricky.
Yeah, got into the third phase here, so that's going to be really nice. Oof. Ganon just teleporting everywhere on Walther. Yeah, really, really nicely done here by Walther. He's ready with the sword spins at the appropriate time.
All right, so now he's got to focus here. I would not be surprised if he's going to go for Torch Glitch, which he does, so this means he's going to be able to save a little bit of his magic. Even with half magic and silvers, having that Torch Glitch, considering he's got to be very careful with his shots, perfect setup here.
Yeah, it's real nice. He's got plenty of arrows left, 24 as well, so...
And there's Bacon!
Yeah, nicely done by Walther. Short of the death in his first fight, that was a really, really clean Ganon fight.
And as he enters the room, Walther 4 will take second place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 2 seconds.
Yeah, OMG is about right there. That was a pretty phenomenal run for such a crazy seed.
Absolutely. But nicely done by Walther. Whew. That was an insane race. And we can confirm Nitorific has taken third place with a time of 1:49.04.
Yeah, GG's to them. That's awesome. I know they weren't featured at all, but even still, coming in third in a race like this is pretty impressive.
Yeah. This race was nuts. Anyone who's even managed to complete this race deserves nothing but praise. And no shame to anyone who forfeits, because this, I would have forfeited. Hands down. I'll call it right now. I would have forfeited from this.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Also, we've got our first place winner, Salty Fry, in the chat. Congratulations, my friend. Nicely done in there. I can imagine you must have been enjoying this fun race. And Walther will be joining us here shortly. He's going to take a minute here to work on some stuff, but he will be in here. In fact, I think I see him now. Let me see if I can get him up in there for us.
Yeah, sure. This is my mic.
Hey, Walther, GG on you, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. GG's to everyone in this race.
So, how was that insanity?
I mean, I think I routed it pretty good. I think I only did like one routing mistake really, which was not checking shovel before going up Death Mountain. So
yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
The worst you did. I think you're fine.
Yeah, I think maybe my execution was not the best today, but it did the job, I guess, except for the Ganon death.
Yeah, I mean, short of that death in your first fight, the second time around was really clean. So
yeah, I was gonna use my potion earlier because I was afraid of getting sniped by a bat, but I don't know. I shouldn't have been too holding back my potions too much. I guess I did have two after all.
Yeah.
I just consider it like any other time you play an RPG and stuff. Like, I gotta save this potion for when I really need it. Ends up with like 20 of them, like 200 of them by the end.
Something like that, yeah.
We all do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Still, like, again, yeah, like you said, aside from that, your routing was really solid. I mean, checking that dick spot's always a tricky thing anyway, because it doesn't often have what you need, but in this case, it set you on that path. You needed to get that Ether Medallion, then you had to go to Turtle Rock to get your hook shot, then you had to go to Hookshot Cave to get your bow, and that finally put you in go mode. But still, my lord.
Yeah, that and the dig spots usually a one of you find the shovel kind of late, and it's like, do I go back for this? So.
Yeah, I'm really glad I got bow in Hookshot Cave because I was about to go to Swamp after that.
Well, I can assure you, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's...
Swamp was bust, as we saw. We've seen people go into Swamp, and yeah, they found absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Yeah, that's...
yeah. Where was the... do we know where any other swords were?
Bumper Cave.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was the one when you didn't...
Bumper Cave.
Yeah. We were like you, because you're the only one of the Forerunners we've been watching that didn't go there. Everyone else has got Tempered Sword.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I was like, if I go after Bumper Cave, I kind of feel obligated to go to Skullwoods as well.
Good thing you did not go to Skullwoods as well, because Skullwoods was a bust.
Yeah, though we can confirm that the other two bosses. Did we see what was the boss at Swamp? I don't think we ever did.
Yeah, we did. It was a cold stare. I don't think GTG actually. Oh no, Swamp Palace boss? No, I don't.
No, Swamp was the only one we don't know. We still don't know. We know Skullwoods had cold stare.
The cold stare, yeah. All right, here is Aghanim 2 for Fear Agent. See how well he does here.
Anyway, Walter, you're gonna say something there?
Well, I'm pretty glad that we had to do the ice boss in Ganon's Tower, because that's always fun. It's not as fun when it's cold stare there, but it's always fun to see like a boss on ice.
Yeah, that was an interesting one, seeing, cold stare on ice, like on the ice tiles. Like, jeez. The enemy randomizer in this one was just absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys at this one?
Yeah, I pulled out all the stops to try to kill the runners as much as possible.
Yeah. Not too many wall masters though, at least. I guess there was one in like the end of Meyer, but that's about what I can remember seeing.
I think there was also one. There was one in Skullwoods too, in the back, in that one chest in the back, in the middle. But yeah, there wasn't too many of them, which is good. No, the real problem was big spikes and thieves. There were thieves everywhere in the seed.
Yes.
I'm so glad that they decided to make all the thieves forever killable. Because I wouldn't have been paying otherwise.
Indeed. Actually, I think the worst was what we saw. I don't think it was GT that had to deal with this, but when he first went to Skull Woods, that one room that has the holes open when you grab the chest, that one large room, there's a BMO statue right there blocking one side. So there was really no way to get through without a bomb jump. And then to make matters worse, there's an anti-fairy in there. So 2 unkillable enemies, making it almost impossible to do anything in that room.
That sucks.
Yeah, here's Fear Agent gonna be trying Ganon for the second time here, doing much better this time around.
Indeed, and we can confirm that Frostbite 3030 has forfeited from the race. This one finally got to him.
Yeah.
Oh, and to make matters worse, he just put a comment and died in the last phase of Ganon.
Oh no.
That's what broke him.
That's a shame, because that's like what, 4th place potentially?
Yeah, that would have been 4th place potential. So Fair Agent looks like he's going to be taking 4th here.
Yeah.
Like I said, this seed has just been brutal. Like, I can barely handle just open mode randomizer casually. This would kill me. So I give props to anyone who has the guts to run this kind of thing, and I do not shame anyone who gives up on it, because I know I would.
Ooh, almost a triple there by Fear Agent.
But he gets to the finish. That is it. Bacon for Fear Agent.
Yeah, really nice job the second time around there on Ganon.
And with that, he's going to indeed take 4th place. His official time, 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 56 seconds. And almost immediately after, Mikan takes 5th place with 157.35.
Yeah, GG's to both of those runners. That's this is still a really awesome time. Sub 2 hours.
A seed like this, that's amazing. So yeah, credit to all you guys. All right, let's get Fear Agent in here.
Yeah, Plasma Capo, just picking up that bow, so that it does put them in go mode. They're gonna have to go and defeat the Palace of Darkness, and that's it.
And we have Fear Agent joining us here in the channel. GG, my friend.
Hey, GG's.
So how did you feel about that seed?
It was okay. I didn't have too much trouble with it. I don't think. I think I lucked out finding the hammer as soon as I did.
Yeah. So the enemy layout in this seed, as we were talking with Walter earlier, the enemy layout in this one was just absolutely brutal. I feel for you guys.
Yeah, I died a lot, especially early. I think there's a couple things that cost me. I fake flippered and died before I fake flippered, but I don't think I had enough money for Zora. I think Zora was the one that kind of threw me off, and I put off all of Death Mountain forever, and I think that cost me a bit. Ice Palace was probably the worst for me.
Yeah, Ice Palace gave you some shields, and that was it, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, I was so close to leaving all 3 items after I just cleared it, because I went in there, died, went back in. I think I opened like 3 chests and got nothing, and went right to the boss, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave. And the boss gave me nothing, so that means there was 3 items there, and I had the key, and I was just like, I gotta go back in.
We saw that, yeah. That Ice Palace gave you nothing but trouble, but thankfully, I think everything worked out for you in the end. Again, you got 4th place out of it, which is pretty impressive, considering some of the guys you beat on this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Walter, what did you have Did anything get you in trouble?
I think I routed it pretty good. The only thing was not checking the shovel before going up Death Mountain, really.
Oh yeah, I did pod early. That didn't really work out. That got me nothing.
I think the only thing though, like not checking shovel, if I checked shovel before Death Mountain, it would have saved me go mode, Mire, and not checking Hera and Spike Cave, I guess.
Oh, GTG taking a death on that upper torch room.
Yeah, that roller is just in a very tricky position. So
I think that was the thing that bothered me the most in the seed was the stupid rollers all over the place. Those things do so much damage to you.
Yeah, especially with only the blue mail as your maximum.
Yeah, considering that we know the other mail upgrade was in Lumberjack, there was no way you were going to go through the trouble of getting that.
Where was
I never checked that.
mail upgrade?
Lumberjack was the other mail upgrade.
Well, where was the first one then?
It was in the graveyard ledge.
Graveyard ledge, yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. That explains why you had so much trouble. You were going into Ganon with green mail. My God.
Yeah, Walther only had green mail.
Well, props to you because I barely made out the blue.
I stocked up on potions before Cannon's Tower because I knew I was gonna need them.
Yeah, though actually, Fairy, you had one extra advantage over him because he went in with Master Sword.
Oh
yeah.
I went for that tempered just because I didn't want to have to deal with everything. And
he didn't check bumper cave, so he didn't even know it was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I miss a sword, and that kind of sucks. But at the same time, I got to go mode a lot of things, so I think that made up for it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were saying. Like as soon as you were in go mode, where I was like, I know Walther, he's a top tier player. He would like to have tempered, but I know he could go without it. So I was like, yeah, I didn't see you going back for that.
Has anybody sent help to Plasma Kappa yet?
I think he's got it at this point. He's on his way to Ganon's Tower now, so he'll be ready to catch up soon.
Yeah, Kappa found that bow and just had to finish up Palace of Darkness. So there.
I was super close to doing full Dark Magician strats there. I wish I did.
I was thinking about doing that, but it's like Enemizer Dark Magician can be a little bit rough sometimes.
I really wanted to avoid what was ever on ice, and unfortunately I didn't. And I actually had to use one of my potions there, so.
But this is fun. I hope there's going to be like more Enemizer coming up in the future, because Enemizer is really a fun mode. It's so different from
I can spoil it. We'll have it on Speed Gaming every 3 weeks. So yeah. we rotate through some new formats every 3 weeks. We've got a set list, and so if you like Enemizer or I can't remember what's next, we have a whole list of them that we're going to rotate.
Super hyped for Wednesday, the entrance key sanity. That's like
my God. I wish I could be there to calm that one. That'd be fun. Yeah, unfortunately for me... sorry, guys.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, unfortunately for me, my only available days are Mondays and Tuesdays, or, well, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. So that's the only days I can comment. If we can get if we do an entrance feed on Mondays, I will be there for that.
Yeah, it looks like tomorrow's race schedule is an open mode, a standard mode. Wednesday has an entrance key sanity and an open mode. There's some crazy stuff coming up.
Yeah, we got a swordless on Thursday. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Yes.
Be good because the fall tournament is sort of rounding down in the group stage, so there'll be not as many matches. There'll still be plenty of them, but the dailies will have lots of randomness in them as well. So
Yeah, well, we also do have our Super Metroid Link to the Past combo randomizer coming up, which I want to sign up. I need to sign up for comms on that one because I want to get involved in that. I've seen how those kind of tournaments can go. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I've been doing comms on that a little bit. It's a awesome tournament if you're into that.
Oh no, SAGTG didn't have enough keys.
Oh no, he's got. Also, okay, that's cute. His bunny sprite is to turn into Luna since he's playing Sailor Moon. That's cute. I have to show this to a friend of mine because I've got friends of mine who are huge Sailor Moon fans. So knowing that there's a Sailor Moon sprite would probably make them giddy as all heck.
The Sailor Moon sprite is pretty solid.
I'll say this about this seed: I'm 100% okay with it, with everything, because we got boots at like 3 minutes. So
yeah, that was actually very nice.
That's cool.
Give me any seed with like boots in the first 5 minutes, and I'm game for that seed 100%.
Okay, so the tiles in that room spelled out YMCA.
Okay, that's funny.
Well, I gotta head out of here, so I just want to say thanks to you guys for doing commentary and our tracker. I'm not sure who did tracking today. Yoko.
Yeah, Yoko and Red Armor. Are
oh,
trackers.
Red, great, love, great trackers. So just want to say thanks to them, and of course you guys for doing commentary. Walter, GGs.
Yeah, GGs. I'm gonna head out as well, so I'll just double everything you're saying.
Well,
Not a
thank
problem.
you,
Hey,
guys.
thanks. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, see you guys.
Yep, take care.
And make sure you guys give both of our runners here, as well as our other two runners, have SAGTG, Fear Agent, Walter 4, and Plasma Kappa follow on Twitch. Show some love for these amazing runners after a race like this.
Yeah, and here's Plasma Kappa taking on that cold air on ice.
sounds like it's a Disney on Ice special there.
That was exactly what I was thinking. I was like, how do I relate this to Disney on Ice? Let it snow? I don't know.
Well, now that he's done with it, he can just let it go. If my fans heard me say that, they would hang me.
Well...
But nonetheless, Plasma Kappa now heading up the gauntlets. GTG pretty much trying to work their way back up the gauntlet here. I think this is like their third. Yeah, this is their like third attempt up the gauntlet, so they're not having much luck here.
GTG now. I mean, they died earlier, and then missing the key, having to go back. Just brutal.
Yeah, absolutely.
They do have it well practiced now, so
down to a science at this point.
Yeah, some of these sprites that have been created for this randomizer are pretty spectacular.
It is crazy how many different sprites they've come up with for this thing. Shout out to all the people making these amazing sprites, and of course everyone who all of our runners who test these out. There's just all these different sprites. It's crazy.
Well, just the attention to detail that they put into some of these. Like Kappa has been running around as Homer Simpson, I believe.
Yep, Homer Simpson. I believe Fear Agent was using a CDI link, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there's like 10 variations of Link. You can get Minish Cap Link, you can get Link, you can get like
TV Link.
Original
CDI
Zelda Link. Yeah, like there's a sprite that's like Link as a girl, which is pretty cool.
And then there's all these other different sprites. I can't even keep track of how many new sprites they added with version 30.
Oh yeah, there's like a filter thing on it. All right, here's a SAGTG Helmosaur using some bomb strats. I like this.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one there, Scott X Jared. Yeah, the soda can. That was introduced. I believe that was introduced in V29.
Yeah, you start out.
That was nuts.
As a can of Sprite, and then you go to a can of Pepsi, and I think you end up as a can of Coke for your 3 color.
Yeah, it sounds about right to me.
So my sons saw that, and they said, "Oh, you have to play as the soda can." And I said, all right, I'll give it one try." And that is it. I gave it one try. I was really hard to get bomb jumps and stuff. I was not used to that sprite at all.
Yeah, some of the sprites, it can be tricky to like gauge some of the things. Like I said, the bomb jumps is a lot harder to do with some sprites. The worst is the completely invisible Link. Like there's the outline Link, which is usable, but then there's the completely like invisible Link, which I don't know how anyone uses that. Yeah,
the treasure chest is also not real fun.
I can believe it. Yeah, it's GTG finally taking down Aghanim too.
Yeah, all right.
And would you believe we've still had no other runners complete yet? Nikan is still the last person to done.
Wow. That just goes to show how tough this seed really is.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's right. A sprite. Yeah, that roller really Plasma Cap will make a really good play on that roller there. Not trolling them that much.
Thankfully, that Semperts were working out for GT, and he's the only. He's the first of our runners to get here with not only blue mail but tempered sword, so he's probably in the best shape of the 3 runners that have gotten this point. Though Plasma Kappa also in that setup, so he'll be good to go as well.
Yeah.
But that's not fun.
Yeah. A little low on life. Does not want to get hugged by Ganon, but in the 3rd phase right now, so if they can avoid all the fire bats, which it looks like they have, so they should be good.
Yep. He's gonna set up Torch Glitch.
Yeah, very nicely done. Getting an arrow in there in the. Nice double.
Nicely done. Down goes Ganon.
Yeah, a nice set of doubles there.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, he is going to enter the room and finish with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Yeah, really nicely done. And Plasma Kappa here rounding out our 4 featured runners coming into Aghanim 2. Just a little bit off on getting that second one there. Some of these angles, the angles that Aghanim has been giving our runners tonight have been pretty bad.
Indeed.
Just some tricky stuff. Oh. I think he got a double right there. So
no,
very
he only
nice.
got a single. They hit at the same time.
Oh, did they?
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. They're too close together.
It's real hard to tell sometimes on these commentary restream. There was one, I think the other day that I did commentary on that it looked like a single, and I called it as a single, and it was a double. So. All right. Plasma Kappa gonna come on, take on Ganon now.
And GTD has agreed to join us here in the channel here shortly, so we'll be hearing from him. And then we'll see if we can get Plasma as well.
Yeah.
Taking an early hit from that Trident there.
Yeah, it has the blue mail, so the Trident not going to do as much damage as...
Is it working okay?
Yes.
Yes, you are, GTD. Welcome to the channel. Thank GG, my friend.
Thank you. I have to say, I was quite thrilled that I had the opportunity to give everybody a look at what was in Tile Room. I can't say the words that I was thinking about that sense of thrill, but that was something else.
Yeah, YMCA.
Still, you know, this seed gave you a lot of trouble. I want to talk a little bit about what happened in Skull Woods in your first trip in there, because that was not fair to you. That was wrong, what that seed did to you there.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe I should open this chest second, so that specifically this situation doesn't happen. But I thought, nah, it's going to be okay. I'll be able to tank it. And then it didn't work out that way. And after that, I was trying to think, I need to find some sort of play that can get me back in what I feel is good shape. And I never quite had a success finding anything that was quite on that level.
Yeah, there's Ganon down for Plasma Kappa with 2 sets of doubles. Really nicely done by them. GG.
Indeed, he takes 7th place with a time of 2:16.17. GG. He will be indeed joining us here shortly. But yeah, like as guys was saying, like when I first saw that BMO statue and then Anti-Fairy just completely just blocking you at all fronts, I was like, oh, that is painful. I would have hated to be in your shoes there.
After the first couple deaths, I was considering saving quit and cutting my losses, but I was feeling like I just know if I do that, it's going to end up being something important.
Right. And we've got Plasma Kappa joining us here in the channel. GG there, Kappa.
Send shovel.
that shovel got everybody. I think even Walther was not happy with that shovel, so don't feel too bad.
I legitimately forgot that I had it.
That's not unheard of.
But aside from that, how does that seem for you, for both of you?
Well, I ran past TT and it had the mirror, which would have helped at that exact moment, so... Bleh.
There were some things I was pleased about. Even though it didn't work out, I liked the idea of making the play into Ice Palace, because if it turned out that Ether or the bow were behind that, that could end up being a big deal. Just skipping the flippers, which turns out those were overall skippable because there wasn't anything in Swamp Palace. It just didn't work out this time. Execution-wise, the Skullwoods fiasco aside, and the GT issues being what they were, other than that, I feel like a lot of it went well for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, like your execution was pretty good, and I think most of the choices that you were making were very logical for what you knew. Just some of the things earlier on, like that Skull Woods, just beat on you. The seed was not very forgiving as far as like what enemies it threw out. How about the 2 Lionels right in the really thin alleyway to get to where Blind is and Thieves Down?
I should have never come back.
It
It was a sign.
There was a warning, like, you don't need to be here. Yeah, like we were saying, like we were talking with Walther and Fear Agent earlier, like the enemy layout in the seed was just absolute torture. Like rollers everywhere, tons of thieves, just so much.
Oh, yes.
I feel like the best example of that is in the Turtle Rock Dark Room. Just those BMOs just shooting over and over while you're on this platform, helpless. If I'd been a little less lazy, I could have pulled out the hook shot, but I wasn't really worrying about health at that point.
I just kept myself on an IV of blue potion.
Yeah. Yeah, your Walther was doing that as well.
But I guess we'll have to keep this short here. But is there any final thoughts you guys have before we wrap this up?
Well, when I went into the back of EP Dark, I was 100% expecting to die, and I died. The end.
Aww.
That is a shame story.
Still, you guys did good. You guys made top 10, and you guys, considering the fact that you completed it all is impressive. So don't beat yourself up too much, man. You guys did good. But
very much so.
That being said, like we said before, folks, if you guys enjoyed these guys' runs here today, make sure you give SAGTG, Fear Agent, Walther 4, and Plasma Kappa a follow on Twitch. Show some love for these guys. And, of course, shout-outs to our trackers, Red Armor and Yoko. Thanks so much for their help. And, of course, myself and my co-commentator, Cerberoth. Cerberoth, it's been a pleasure working with you, my friend.
Yes, thank you very much.
And make sure you guys follow all of our Speed Gaming channels, Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 through 6. All of the different races we've got going on. We've got our randomizer tournament still ongoing. We've got tons of different tournaments coming up, so don't miss out on any of that. And of course, just so much to do. But in the meantime, we want to thank you guys for joining us as always here. On behalf of everyone here at the Speed Gaming family, my name is The Shades, and we will see you guys next time. Rock on!